some huge details that I think reveal Henry/Vecna's motivation that I haven't seen anyone talk about yet. Massive spoilers ahead. I'll start by saying that this theory hinges on Henry actually being opposed to and under the control of the Mind Flayer, something the Broadway show The First Shadow heavily supports. If you need to know more about that, there's a recap on my page. So we know the Mind Flayer/Vecna wants to collect the kids to build his army and reshape the world. But the more I think about it, the more I think that Henry wants to use the kids to fight the Mind Flayer. And I'll be 100% honest, when I first heard this theory, I didn't think it made sense, but there are some details in the season that make me think it actually does. You see, I think the Henry we see in the Mindscape is to some degree the uncorrupted version of Henry Creel. And I think he's using the Mindscape to protect but also help the kids. Because consider the fact that Henry gave Holly Wheeler the boombox to listen to music when it's been very clear that music actually protects against Vecna/the Mind Flayer. Also consider that Henry gave this gift to Holly in the mailbox. Why? Why not give it to her directly? Unless you specifically wanted to draw her attention to the mailbox in case you were hoping she'd look to it again later for something else, like the note that Max left in there for her. Now, where I start to question the theory is if Henry wants help, then why wouldn't he just seek out Max's help directly or tell this to Holly? But we know that the Mind Flayer can see into Henry's mind, and so it's possible Henry's trying to make it appear as if he's working with the Mind Flayer. But in reality, he knows this is his chance to take the Mind Flayer down. Henry knows it'll take a lot to bring down the Mind Flayer, which is why I don't think he's ever attempted it before. But now that the Mind Flayer wants to build an army of his own, Henry sees this as the opportunity to get the kids that the Mind Flayer wants to actually work against it. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this theory and these details.